Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Snow Girl. So today I want to talk about my fifth book called Choose Your Friends Wisely. And this is a book that's written by myself, Kaden Snow, and Jermaine Hilton. He's my primary school classmate. And we decided that we wanted to write this book, Choose Your Friends Wisely, because the concept came to mind on November 20th, 2023, and he proposed the whole idea. And the reason why I decided I wanted to write about it too is because him and I had a similar experience with having friends in our lives. And it's not something that is just with us only. You realize that a lot of people have this issue with friendship. And I'm not afraid to really talk about it and discuss it because I did a set degree in psychology, so you're not supposed to be afraid about talking about anything as it relates to human behavior or anything like that. I'm not afraid of none of this stuff. So I start writing about these things that I experience. And Choose Your Friends Wisely is also based on a true story of my life. Let me go back in 2016. So September 25th, 2016, I had an experience where I had a best friend at the time, best friend, quote unquote. Her name is Melissa, and I won't call her last name, but she knows herself. And I remember she was supposed to be my maid of honor. She was. And I remember her and her boyfriend at the time, Wayne, and they had invited me out to a party called Mass Camp. I had been invited to another event that she had, and it was to go to Reach Falls, and I didn't go because I was having a headache. And I remember I said to her, I didn't want to go because they wanted to do an overnight trip, and I'm like, where the hell am I gonna sleep? I'm not gonna sleep on no bus and sleeping in the cold overnight with people I don't know. And I opted not to go. I told her and the other ladies who were supposed to go that I'm not interested. I wasn't gonna go. I don't know if that got her upset because I didn't go to that trip, but I changed my mind and I said forego it because I was like, I didn't feel comfortable and I was having a headache. Anyways, she invited me out to go to Mass Camp. Mass Camp keeps at stadium, and they used to have this party called Footloose. I don't know if they still keep it in Jamaica. It's like an oldies party, and you go there for more mature audience. And I like oldies music. Jamaican oldies music is nice. So that night it was supposed to be me, Melissa, Fiona, and then last minute she ended up inviting her boyfriend. So it should have been a girls' night out, but somehow she invited her boyfriend, and I was like, okay, fine. I don't really mind. I had no problem with her doing that. I never met him before, but I normally talk to him on the phone because she had met him when I was supposed to go on a trip at Reach Falls. She met him 1 month before that, and I was like, oh, maybe he's nice to her. I don't know, but that was none of my business. No, she met him, and the time we're supposed to go together, we didn't end up going all three ladies together. It was just me, Melissa, and her boyfriend that went to Mass Camp. When we went to Mass Camp, her and her boyfriend drugged me. No, they didn't drug me and rape me, thank God. But they drugged me enough that it up to this day I'm still having side effects to it. Damages that has been done that is irreversible. And I remember that night because I was having some issues at the time. I remember my mother-in-law was telling me, oh, Kaden, you should. I was upset because I had already spent money to go to plan this wedding and everything was already done. And she was saying, oh, I shouldn't have kept it in Jamaica. And I said, why didn't you tell me this from the get-go? Well, you knew I was planning it for months. You could have said this to me earlier. I already make a payment on this hotel. I can't go back and take back my money because there was no refundable policy. You signed a contract with them. So I couldn't go back and make those changes. And part of the reason why I ended up even staying in Jamaica to keep the wedding was because, her son told me he wanted his mom there and I wanted my mom there and I wanted her family there. So like telling me that, they kind of upset me and threw me off and made me have a lot of guilt. I was suffering with so much guilt to the point that when them drugged me, I start walk out and I said if my ex-husband was gonna forgive me, because I felt guilty inside, like I did something wrong. But anyways, well, that's water under the bridge. The point what I'm trying to make is after they drugged me, I remember distinctly I kept on saying to this girl, Melissa, I need to go to the hospital. I walked out of the party screaming, Mel, will he forgive me? I was saying, will my ex-husband forgive me? And I said to her, I need to go to the hospital. Something is wrong with me. Not realizing at that time that they did something to me. But I was so out of it that I was looking to the person who hurt me to help me. Why, Jesus, me tell you. And I started screaming out and saying, Jesus, help me, I need help. I almost walked out into the road, and I remember everything was pitch black, like everything was dark. I was like, something is wrong. I don't know what's going on. It's like something fly up in my head, and everything around me was dark. And she came behind me and she was saying to me, calm down, Katie, and calm. I couldn't calm down. And I remember eventually I walk, and they had stalls at the side of the mass camp, because every event they keep there, they have vendors will come out. And I remember she said, sit down right here, because I was frantic and I was going cray. And she said to me, sit down right here. And I sat there. And I remember she sat there, and I was like, Mel, I need to go to the hospital. She said to me, can you afford to go to the hospital? Me not even think with my damn self to say, you need to carry me, like demand it. I was like, oh, maybe she have my best interest. Like in my mind, I wasn't thinking. She said, can I afford it if I can afford to go to the hospital? I said, okay. I don't know. You're not thinking right. Anyways, she had me sitting down on a chair. And at the time, she had my phone. I don't even know she get my phone, but she had my phone. And I remember I tried to take my phone from her to make a call. I was either calling either my ex-husband or my uncle, because those are like the two people I normally call on and tell them. And she took my phone from me. She grabbed my phone. I said, fuck, Jesus of mercy, what the hell is going on? And she gave me water to drink, a bottle of water. I never drink the water, I just had the water. I said, mighty God, please protect me. I started praying, because, you have prayer, you believe in prayer. I said, God, please don't make them kill me or do nothing to me. Anyways, her boyfriend, I guess she called her boyfriend Wayne, and he came out. And when he came out, the both of them carried me across the street, because remember, everything pitch black to me. If me if cross the street, carry the probably let me don't kill me. And them carry me across the street. When them carry me across the street, I remember I was peeing on the side of the road, not outside where they had the parking lot. I said, this is not me. I don't normally do them something here. But I couldn't keep the pee in it either, because I guess I was drinking maybe the alcohol. I don't know what I was doing, but I know I peed outside. Anyways, she brought me into the back seat of her car, and she told me to lay down. And I lay down in there, and I lay down in the back seat of the car, and I started praying to mighty God. And I said, God, please, this can't be the last day I'm alive. And I don't want them to do nothing to me more. And I prayed so much. And I said, God, please protect me. When I was, after praying, I remember her boyfriend and her was at the front seat. And me now start playing gimmicks and said, me have to protect my life and preserve my life. So I started telling the two of them how in love I think they are a perfect couple and them need to get married next. I meant none of it, but because this was a tactic to preserve my life, to put things in them head for sweeten them up, because I never want them kill me or do anything else to me. I don't know what else they were planning, but I know what they did to me already caused irreversible damage. And I said, I don't want them to do nothing further for make them get aggressive. And because Jamaicans, when you hear these stories about people killing people, it's never people that don't know them. It's people, I realize it's people that you let into your life that end up kill you and dump your body. The matter about Slickiana, this is somebody where she probably know and develop a relationship where she let in her life and them end up kill her. And the matter about the other one named Medic. These are people that we let into our life. Our enemies are not people that we don't know. Our enemies are people that we know and people who know we and who we let to come into our circle. And so I allowed her to come into my life, and for 15 years, because I knew her from us going at first from at Alpha, all girls school. 15 years I knew that girl first. And I like a somebody when I just pick up, because I never like people where I never invite strangers to my house. It's always people that know me and I know them. And most of these girlfriends I had were from high school and college, and most of them were from my high school, because I never used to like pick up new friends. I keep friends I have from first form to college. Mind you, Melissa and Fiona knew me from first form because they were in my class. Those are the two girls that was in my bridal party, right? And they knew me from that time. Anyways, she ended up carrying home her boyfriend first back to Portmore, and then she drove to Old Harbor. And I'm telling you, that girl on that drive home, my mind, I was in the back seat, out of it. When I reached her house, I pee on the lawn again. Mr. Stushy, but them used to call me Katie Stush Bush. When I left her house and I do nothing. And me did I piss on lawn. Anyways, I reached her house. She said to me, when I get to her house, she will let her sister see me, who is a doctor. I said, all right. I never think for say, no man, this girl I tell me pure lie. She not do know what she planned for say. I believed her. And I said, okay, since she took my phone, I never even know my phone did there. And she said she will make me see her sister. I said, all right, I go with her and listen to her. She said, I don't know what is up in store for my ass. And she went in the morning, her mom and dad got ready. And they both left. And, oh, Jesus, it made me want to cry. When I think about them, something it made me want to cry. Her mom and her dad left and went, because her sister lived in Ola, but they went to the sister's house this Sunday. And then Melissa never even nudged me and said, Kaden, go put on your clothes, even if you're not for bed. Go put on some clothes and go with my mother and father. Because she said them love me so much. Go with them and go to buy my sister. No. That girl stood in the house the whole time in her kitchen, doing something, I don't know what. Then she come across from me eating and watching TV. And I sit down there and I say, mighty God, look at my enemy, look at my friend. I say, God, I never hurt her, because in my mind, it's like I was in a state of shock. You ever hear about flight or fright? I was in a state of disbelief. It's like I was in a world I couldn't figure out. Like I knew I was in this world, but I felt like I was in another realm or world looking beyond me. I wonder if I'm dead or alive. I knew I was alive, but it was a weird feeling. And up to this day, I still have that weird feeling. Anyways, I never go by her sister. And all this time, she tell her sister what happened, All this time, this girl never said to me, say, Kaden, let me carry you to the hospital. Never even said that, because she had no intention of doing that. She or her boyfriend. And him is no good, because him should have said, carry her, go even drop her off and left her at the hospital. Make them take care of her or something. No, that wasn't their plan. And that's no good man for her. Anyways, when I finally got married, guess she was still there. She went up to my wedding telling me, my cousins them tell me, said she go up there, go about, oh, she and me going to share my ex-husband. I said, mighty God, oh, that was the plan for me and you share him. I said, if you know what, you can't keep him. Because at the end of the day, me rather save my life. If it's over man, I rather save my life. And she went up saying this chocolate, so and so him name. And oh, me and she and I gonna share him. I said, oh, my cousin sent me videos. When I went back, I got married eventually, and I migrated. Though the plans of the enemy was to destroy me in Jamaica, God allowed me to live, and I went. I kept my mouth shut. I didn't tell my mom, my aunt, or uncle what they did at that time, because I was embarrassed and I was in disbelief. And I came here to America, going from doctor to doctor to doctor. trying to figure out what they did. I said, let me ask this damn girl what she did to me, she and her boyfriend. Let me ask her, this girl upon me and text me and said to me, say, me for stop bother and me for trust God and go pray. And she wished me all the best of luck and success in life. Mind you, the other girls, Fiona and Shanika, started, oh, this is how you were from high school. Lord God. So if I was like this from high school, wouldn't I have been getting help for it from then? No. Apparently no. And then the other one, Fiona, said, this is who I was with when I was with this guy named Jamar. I said, Jamar will never ever do nothing to me. I come call up this man name and I bigs me up when I foolish, bigs up him name in a bagger. This man never even give me nothing for drink or put nothing. He was Rasta, but him never give me a spliff because I'm never into it. So you gonna come mix up him name and say that about him? Like, I wasn't even talking to him for that long. And you gonna mix up him name. I said, you see how fucked up these two girls are? I said, mighty God. So it wasn't just her. It wasn't just Melissa. It was Fiona, Shanika, and maybe the slew of them. But the problem was, I realized, and I'm looking, reflecting, it was women in my life who apparently didn't like me, were jealous, envious of what God blessed me with and wanted it. And in fact, you know what? Even the jealous, me giving her everything. The man, the house, the everything, the jewelry, the everything, and give it to Uno. Because I rather save my damn life. And I looked on it and I said to myself, these weren't men who was hurting me. And I always look and say, why me used to get along well with guy friends. At least with the guys them want a little front and whatnot from you. But women will want you dead. Because I looked and I saying to myself, Melissa, when me help her get job, when me help her, when she comes to me, okay, then you're the only friend I have. Help me to pay for this school thing when I do this exam. I take out money out of my wedding cake money and give her. And I'm talking about this because of my book, Choose Your Friends Wisely. I'm not afraid to talk about my story because it's a part of my life. And if them want to come sue me for defamation, what am I going to sue me for? Because it's all the truth. You know, I'm not afraid to talk about these things. Because oftentimes we tend to feel like, oh, we should let these people hold us hostage for the things that they do to us. The damage, no. I used to let that man that had hurt me when I was a kid hold me hostage for years, telling me, they're going to kill me. And I was afraid. I'm not afraid. I asked God to keep my enemies far from me. And right now I don't have no friends around me or no enemies, so to speak. If they're there, they're just people I know. They're not friends. My closest friend is God and my mother. You know? And oftentimes we don't see past people's ways because we consider them friends, our best friends, or they're nice to us and they don't have an agenda, or oh no, this one is not bad, this is my friend. No. These people have things that they want and seen you that they want and want to be like you. Or maybe them jealous because them don't want you to have it. So they try their best to destroy you, God's richest blessings where God give you when have nothing to do with you and you put in the work and God bless you and them still don't envy you. What they should do is try and put in the work and God will bless them in their own way. You know? But I'm saying this to share my story because I was afraid for years to share about this stuff. I've talked about it on my other channel, but I'm not afraid to talk about it because maybe I could help somebody to help them realize that don't be too trusting on your female friends or your male friends, so to speak, because your male friends mainly want the front and female friends mainly want your lifestyle. That's how me look on it. You know, they want what you have. If you have a boyfriend and them say your boyfriend that treat you well, guess what? Them are jealous and want the same thing when you want. Them say you go places, you get nice job, you're in a nice clothes. They want that too. This is how people are, human beings. They see what other people have. They don't know how they come by it. And they want it. But I learned from very early to be content with the things God blessed me with. And if I don't have it, don't go out of my way to do things that I can't manage to get it. Be content with what God bless you with, and God will bless you. Be grateful, and God will bless you with more. That's my 2 cents. And as I said, go and check out my book on Amazon, Choose Your Friends Wisely, by myself, Kadian Snow, and Jermaine Hilton. Thank you guys, and stay tuned for others. My other books are coming up: The Rasta Farmer, Jaylee on the Farm, Lucky on the Farm, Self-Published Guide, and Fits. Those are my other books that I have on out. I did them all in December, from November 20th until December 30th. My last book was published on January 4th, Fits, which talks about my mom's my mom's neurological disorder, epilepsy, and what she has been living with for the past 20 odd years. So sometimes, as I said, don't be envious of what God bless somebody else with. Focus on your table, and God will bless it. Ask God to bless your table, your womb, your life. He will listen to you, because he supplies all I need according to his riches in heaven. I believe in what the Bible tells me. As my mom said to me, Kadian, leave them friendly alone. Don't hurt them back, because what they did to you, God will deal with them, and I believe he will deal with them in the future. I saw that with my own 2 eyes with that man that had hurt me when I was a kid. God dealt with him. So them think them get where? When old age reach them and things that reach them, and them wonder, oh, what is reach for me, Father God? What did I do? Remember what you did to Kadian Snow before, on September 25th, 2016. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. And choose your friends wisely, guys.